It's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the Kenworth C500.
Junior, senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewer, we've got the Kenworth C500. And as requested, we are doing a heavy haul. Now I was looking around for, something that was out of the ordinary, or, something that was really cool, but you know what? I thought, stuff it. We don't do the standard SCS ones enough. So that's what I've gone and done here. I've picked up a scraper, as you can see, and it's actually a mutt, believe it or not. And we're going to be hauling this. So, let's get on the road, but first, we better look at where we're going. We are going from San Rafael all the way down to Bakersfield. There we go. Doesn't look far, does it? Really, it doesn't look that far, but with a heavy haul, it makes it that extra bit longer, so... let's see how we go, shall we? Now, I'm not sure where that extra engine sound was coming from, and I'm not sure why my camera just glitched just then. But anyway, but yeah, there's actually a second sound, a second engine sound coming from somewhere. I don't know where that is from, so. But let's get this on the road, shall we? And just turn those lights on. Hang on, they were on. There we go. Now let's have a look on the outside. There we go. Look at that. That looks so cool. C500 there. Now that skin there is the John Deere skin. One of many skins that's actually on the Steam Workshop. So, if you're interested, or if you have this mod, if you've purchased it, then you'll be able to go and grab these skins free on the Steam Workshop. So, very, very cool. There's a fair few of them there. This was just one that I picked, so plenty to choose from. There's the banana brake, for those lovers of the banana brake. Right, so yeah, we're hauling the scraper. Let me just quickly flick over. I was looking, we've actually done a lot of the heavy haul ones, so 40 tons. This should easily be able to do it. Now we've got the Cat C15 625 is the engine, and the diff ratio that we've actually got is a 453, I believe it is. Gee, I should have wrote that down, but anyway. So it's I chose the higher diff ratio because make it easier for pulling the heavy haul. So that's pretty damn cool. Now, in a moment, I'll get to the SCS news. I'm just going to take a photo while I can because I like it out here. Now, I don't know what that noise is. I don't know if you can hear that noise. There's a massive big rumbling noise in the background there. I don't know where that's from. But anyway, could be a helicopter. They're chasing after drug barons or something. Don't know. Don't know around here as some weird things happen. Welcome to Australia, where the weird things happen all the time. It sounds like that is a helicopter actually. It's flying past. Don't you guys know I'm recording a video? Crazy people. Next thing I'm waiting to hear over the megaphone, they go, put down your weapon and put your hands in the air or something like that. I don't know. Oh, go away, helicopter, for crying out loud. Jeez. Oh, It's enough to bring you to tears, all this bloody... We got roadworks everywhere around my house, and now there's helicopters. So this is the inside. I accidentally put the interior light in here, guys, so my mistake. Now, this also comes with a extra pack as well. So I might have to do another video, another drive video, and we'll have a look at those extra bits and pieces too. It's add-ons. There's a few add-ons that it comes with. I noticed that there was a crane function in there as well, so that's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's talk about SES. Well, so SES news this week. Well, it hasn't really been very exciting. More than likely, the news will come out just after I've done this video. There's some more news will come out about New Mexico or something, but I haven't got any more information at this point in time. Just going to leave it in 6th, and that made it round no problem. There we go. So this week, they were talking about the racing, you know, the truck racing events. And they briefly mentioned that there was basically, they were showing some photos from the last one on their blog. And the best place to catch up with that, guys, is either Facebook or Twitter if you want the latest and greatest information on what they're doing at the time. They also showed some photos of, you know, a whole heap of different trucks and stuff like that. One thing that I found that was very, very interesting, there was an MAN truck there doing a burnout. I could not believe that. Really? Those trucks exist? Just joking. Just adjusting the sound because it seems very, very loud. Also, they did mention that the truck racing, there is only 2 more to go this year. And that is Le Mans is one, and the other one is Circuito del Jama or whatever it is. Jaramamama. Pajamamama. I don't know. One of those places anyway. Put that trailer brake on. This doesn't seem to have any problem at all hauling these normal SCS loads. See, it's just no problem. Easy as. So what else is in the SCS? Excuse me, I just burped. The SCS news. Let's see, we've got the Italia Ring Road is what they were talking about. They're very excited about that, you know, get into damn gear. They're very excited about that Italia DLC, aren't they? I mean, that's all they seem to be really talking about. To be honest, SCS, all I really care about is American Truck Simulator. Not really too interested in Euro Trucks, but Euro Trucks is good, just rather American Trucks. But what they were talking about in that is they're being it's really good because a lot of people say, well, how come they didn't include this city, and this city? Well, there's a lot of reasons behind that, and they explained it in that blog post. And one of the things is that they've scaled the map down to 1/20th the size of the of real life. So they can't have everything, you know, 1-to-1. It will make it really, really hard. If you were to go from, you know, LA to Reading or something, you know, for argument's sake, let's say it'll take about 8 to 10 hours in real life. It would take you 8 to 10 hours in in game time. So that's a lot of time, and most people don't have that time. So that's a good place. That's a good reason why they do it 1/20th of the size. And because it's that size, they can't put in every single road, and they can't put in every single city. So there you go. That's why, guys. And they go into more detail in that actual blog post, so check that out. But what the main thing that they're aiming for, and this is what I love about SCS, they're aiming for that sort of feeling that you get in game. You go, hey, I know this place. I know this place. I actually drove past this place. That's the kind of effect that they're trying to get out of the game. So, and that's what they're going for. So if you've ever been to Italy and there's some famous landmarks that you've seen, there'll be a good chance that they'll be included in that actual DLC. So you can actually go, hey, I've seen that before. I've been there. You know, so you get that really good feeling, the feeling of, yes, that's familiar. I think that is the success, that's sort of the secret of their success of their games, is they've got things like that in their games. And if people can relate to it, they'll like it. We're turning on the dirt. That's all right. Now, one other thing that I wanted to bring up as well is Gold Rush. Gold Rush is soon to come out, guys, and I'm very excited for this game. Now, they've actually shown, if you've been following like I have on their Facebook and Twitter page, they are really going into a lot of detail, and the detail's going crazy. Like, for example, they showed a footage of the excavator, and the excavator stopped moving. So one of the tracks had stopped. So what the guy did is he got out, he unscrewed this big cap with, undid all the bolts and replaced this cog inside, and it started working again. And I'm thinking, wow, it's only like, it's not like major mechanic sort of details, but it's enough to make a game sort of that bit more realistic. Another thing that they were talking about as well is the store, where you can go to the store in your truck and you can buy whatever mining supplies you're after. If you want to start out with just your pan and and work your way to buying bigger and better gear, you can do it that way. If you want to do it, get the big machinery, like big mining machinery, you can do that as well. So there's several different options that you've got there, and you can work your way up to it as well. If you really just want to start out small and then work your way to bigger and better things, which is probably what I'd do. So the game itself looks like it really is going to be a lengthy game, not something that you can just do overnight or finish it in 8 hours. It looks like it's actually going to be quite a lengthy game, which is good. That's what you want. So I'm very excited. Now the beta for that does come out on the 3rd of next month. I'll try to do a video on that. However, it will take a little bit of time, and if I'm actually working, then that's going to be a bit of a problem. So, but I'll see how I go, guys. I'll see how I go. And then the actual full release is on the 13th of October, and that is for PC. And then console is soon to follow, from what I've been told. So there you go. It's definitely an exciting game to keep your eye out for, guys. And there's plenty in there that's going to keep you going. So if you haven't actually got a copy of it yet, or an early access copy, or you could just be waiting for the Steam the Steam version, which will be out on the 13th. So that's if all goes well. The beta, which is being released on the 3rd, may work smoothly, and you know, they mightn't have any problems with it, and then it will get released on the 13th. Or it could have a few bugs, and then they have to postpone the release, which is what I kind of get the feeling is going to happen. They're going to postpone the final release, or they'll release it early and it'll be full of bugs. So, which is not a good idea anymore to do that. Too many companies have done that in the past, and it ends up in tears. What was that game recently that did that? There was one very recently, Car Mechanic 2018. That ended in tears. Let's go take some more photos. I think because they did it that way, that actually really did cost them a lot of you know, money for doing that, for releasing it too early. John Deere skin on the Steam Workshop, guys. The link is in the description for all the, well, the truck mod is basically all I'm really using today. I'm not using any of the other maps or anything like that, so I just thought I'd keep it really simple today. And don't forget, guys, that this mod, this actual truck, the C500, is a paid mod. It's $10. Okay, and there's also an add-on pack for that as well. That is also $10, I believe. So make sure you check those out. Both links are in the description, guys, so have a look at those. I am yet to delve into all of the accessories that you do get for this, you know, this truck with that accessory pack, but I did see a crane as I was flipping through them before. As I said, guys, I will have a look at the accessory pack later on, and I'll do another video where we're hauling something else. Don't know exactly what it'll be yet, but I'll probably make something on the weekend. It's a long weekend for us here. So Monday, I've got the day off Monday, but I think I'll be going to work on the car. Work on my car. For those of you who missed out on the actual live stream that I did last weekend, I'll be trying to do one again this weekend, probably on Sunday, where we'll have the car all masked up and ready to go, all taped up. And yeah, we'll be getting ready to spray it, if not spraying it at that time. So I'm hopefully, by the time I get there and we'll be streaming, we'll be by the time we get to streaming, we'll be ready to spray paint, which will be really good, because that'll mean that the following week or Monday we can actually start putting the engine in. Yay! Should be a lot of fun. I've got to go pick up the harness, which was the last thing we were waiting for the actual for the engine. Apparently it requires the Japanese harness, and my harness is hacked up, so I had to buy a new one. Because I've got an aftermarket ECU in my car at the moment, I had to go to this one that I've got is a factory ECU that goes with this new engine. So yeah, we'll basically just have to go back to the Japanese harness, and that's it. I think I won't be buying any more engines for the Sprinter. That'll be it, the 2 engines. That'll be fine for me. Once I get all this, get the engine going, I'll have to repair the other one, because I fucked that one up. You can't really see the lights on this, but I have actually got some blue lights. You can see them there. There we go. That actually looks really cool, doesn't it? The blue lights, and the blue lights are all over the truck. I did as many as I thought possible. I didn't do too many because I'm of the opinion where too many lights just makes it look shit. So that's why I just did, you know, just enough to make it look nice. Whoops, we went through the wall. Ah, I love those views, they're really good. Now, how's work been? Well, work's been quite good this week. I'm trying really hard to pick up the pace, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be fast enough. My employer has given me a set time that he wants me to get to. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to that because they're pushing really hard for me to get back by 1:30, and I'm like, oh, dude, you know, that's really a lot. That's really fast, and I'm not going to speed, and that's. I think my employer wants me to go faster. He wants me to speed, so he's not the one that has the license to worry about. So I only just got my license. I don't want to lose it. Put that trailer brake on. Was that indicator? The indicator was on. Oh, I turned it off. There are all these tight little bends and twisty turny sections. Oh man, all these trucks coming through this area here. I think I just run over a curb. So yeah, I've been pushing as hard as I can, and at work, and I've been having a lot of fun, but it's also been, there's been a couple of hairy moments which you sort of think, oh geez, I may have to check my pants after that. Like you know, people are crazy. The most problems I have on the road are with cars, believe it or not. Cars, they just act so silly around trucks, and it just blows my mind. It really does. How you're driving along, minding your own business. You're in your lane, but they can't keep in theirs. So I've had so many people cut me off. All sorts of stuff, and I'm just trying to drive here. I'm in my lane. I'm not, you know, checking my mirrors, making sure I'm in my lane. It really is mind-blowing. 55 through this area. And I'm making that DAF go as fast as I can in the air, you know, in the on the highways and that. They've got it limited. It only does 100, which is fine by me. I mean, you only want to go 100 on the highways, don't you? If it's 110, well, I'm screwed. I can't go any faster. Motor City. Wonder why there's a sign that says Motor City there. Just out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Motor City, isn't that a place where they sell cars and that in the game? Alright, turning in here. That was close. And then I need to turn down here. And it's my favorite place, rail export. Oh, I hate rail export. I really do. It's one of the worst places to deliver to. Now, I don't know. G'day Bill, how's it going? Don't know if I'm going to be able to get in here. No, see, I'm going to have to back it up. Oh dearie me. I'm going to try and dodge that too. Came really close to knocking my mirror then. Trying to sort of and alright, so I'm gonna have to drive straight with this. And straighten it all up again. Try and keep an eye on it from back here, in here. It is very hard from inside the cab to see exactly where the wheels and that are going. Alright. There we go. That should be fine and dandy. Is that going to get in there nicely? Should do. There we go. That's all nice. Right, there we go. Look at that. That looks really nice. I like that truck. We'll drop the trailer. Excellente. No damage. All good. Very, very good. Well, there we go, guys. That is this week's weekly drive winner, the Kenworth C500. And if you've not seen this before, then in the description is a link to purchase this mod. It's $10 if you're interested. Definitely a very, very, very good mod. Very good. Now, next week, we'll be doing some more mod reviews. What are we going to have? Well, you just have to wait and see. I've got a few nice surprises for you next week, so it should be quite interesting. But guys, look, if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? And if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And but until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 10-10 on the side. And remember, game on.